Check this out. That's pretty cool, right? Now sounds massive, aggressive. Right? I'm pretty sure you really like the tone, but you know what is the secret? Is this little guy. Yeah, this is the old Peavey Rage from the 90s, okay? This is a small amp. I bought this like probably 8 years ago for 20 bucks, okay? On Craigslist back in the day. And the thing is like sometimes you don't need a super high-end amp to sound cool. So now I will show you what I did. So let's go to Pro Tools. All right, on today's video, let's go to show you two bands, okay? The first one you got Nick Off, this like a death metal, but they want to sound a little bit of 90s death metal, you know, especially for the tone guitars. And the second one is gonna be Nighthand. Yes, they back to do the next EP. So I will show you like a new songs right now, okay? So let's start with Nick Off. So let me show you right now on pictures, okay? How was this little how was this little setup, okay? About the reamping. So the green tracks, these are the original tracks. The blue track is the reamp. Okay, so you know what? Let me bypass the EQ because I will show you the EQ later. Okay, so stay with me. Okay, so this is the thing. My client asking me, like I said before, you know, hey, I want to sound the sound. I want to be a little more 90s direction. There's a bunch of ways. The best way is to have, for example, an Ampeg amp. I forgot which is the mod. You can see it right here. That one is pretty cool. Or the Marshall Beb State. That other amp is pretty cool too. Actually, they use it for recording the album Symbolic. So those two amps are perfect for the 90s death metal tone. You know. So well, I don't have that. But I have, like I showed you before, the little Peavey Rage, you know, and also I have the metal song. This is the actual settings for, you know, for that reamping, and I put it the Boss equalizer too. These are the actual settings too. If you want to copy that, okay. So you will see here. So it came out from Pro Tools, came out from one of the outputs for the Polo. And I reamping with the box, this one, okay? And went to the Peavey. The Peavey was connected with these two guys, okay? So you will see the pictures right here. And I use, to get a different kind of sound, I use my Reamp mic, okay? And I use it in 3 feet away. If you want to know more deeply what is the 3 feet away recording technique, you will see the link for the video right here, okay? And why? Because let me show you this. Fine. I remember this setup. So the left guitar is a Rat Turbo pedal plus the TS9. That's a double screamer, and these two were just recording the greenback. Okay, one was the Sennheiser, the MD421, and the other was the Shure SM57. On the other side, so my client chose a different kind of setup, you know. So he chose the Boss Heavy Metal, that was a craft, okay? And we record the greenback and the G12T75. And to get that kind of more close to the 90s, mostly all the people use the G12T75 back in the day, okay? And the same, so the Sennheiser, the 421 was recorded only the greenback, and the Shure SM57 was recorded only the T75. That's the reason you will see guitar left 2, guitar right, and guitar right 2. Okay, and then now with that reamping, yeah, same Peavey Rage, same metal sound plus the EQ, but one I using my Lenta, you know, the P1, And also on the other one, I used the Cascade Fatke to have like a different tones here. Yeah, at this point, because the sound is pretty off, you will see this in a few, okay? But to get, I don't know, a different kind of tone here, okay? So let me show you this, okay? By the way, this auto-align doesn't change the tone of the guitar. This is just alignment, okay? Because I want to show you this how it's on, alignment, because that's very important. Actually, this plugin is amazing. It's kind of expensive, but buy it if you record it with multiple mics and also change the distance. This plugin is gonna save you to alignment and also to face everything, to have everything face. Yeah. So let's see how it's on the guitars. Okay. So let me solo the guitars. Listen. That's the guitars. That's a real tone of the session, okay? And now I add this guy. I'm gonna show how that sound by itself. Let me put more volume. Sounds awful for real, yeah. So, but now let's combine these tones, okay? So let me put this, go down here, and solo this. And let's mix this. There. And check this out, this real. What a change, right? Okay. That's more close to the 90s, in my opinion. If you disagree, that's fine. But to me, yeah. Let's make it sound even more aggressive and more dirty. Okay, cool. That's enough. And then now let me show you the other band. Okay, so this is the night-hat session, as you see. And for this case, first of all, I totally forgot which amp and which cabinet we use for this session, but it's the same concept. So I use the same little Peavey Rage, but for this case, because this is Dead Doom. And in my mind, Dead Doom have to be a little bit of fuzz here there. But my client doesn't like the fuzz too much. And actually, when I recorded them in the session, I said, hey, you want to use a fuzz? He said, no, I don't like that too much. Okay, that's fine. So, but I was thinking, what if I add fuzz to these guitars, And this is the pedal that I use it. This probably is going to be the same settings. So you will see later the pictures, for the reamping, okay? But this is the super fast vibrating. Dude, you can find this pedal for cheap, for $20, okay? And have like 3 modes: fast 1, fast 2, and boost. And so far I know this pedal mainly is a clone of the Boss Super Fuzz, which is this very expensive fuzz, okay? So this is the pedal I use for this one. Now, so same concept. Let me show you how it sounds. First of all, as is. Okay. So let me mute this. Let me mute this EQ. I'm going to show you the EQ in a few. Okay. So listen this. Let me show you the guitars. Very deep, very low. For this band, works. Listen to it one more time. Now let me add the third guitar, okay? Wait a second. Sorry, my bad. That's the fuzz. Let me. Sounds broken. Yes, I know. Sounds awful. Let me put this more here. Sounds like a broken amp. But fuzz sometimes sound like this, you know. And like I say, you know, in my mind, this kind of bands need a little bit of fuzz. So let me put this down. Now let's put the whole mix. And let's mix this, okay? Check this out, how it sounds. It's gonna add a bunch of cool stuff. There it is. I know it's that very noticeable, just subtle. Listen without. Hold on, wait a second. Wait. Give me that fussiness I want for this kind of things, you know? Without. Sounds cool without too. Great tones. But with this, actually a little less. See? There it is. This is without. So, oh, right. This is the thing, you know, how that broken fuzz sound can add some, like another layer of tone in a good way, you know. One more time, listen. It doesn't sound too much fuzz. It's adding more stuff to the tone. I hope he liked it. Actually, I didn't show him this yet because they had to come back for the vocals, but pretty cool, right? Okay, now let me stop this. Now let me go back to Nikov, okay, to show you what is that the EQ does in this. And also it's gonna be the same with this, so you will have an idea. But let's go back to that session. All right, so why I use this EQ is the same EQ, okay? And this thing is already done, so let me show you what I did. Actually, you can use any EQ for this. I'm using the stock Pro Tools plugin, and then why? Because if this working with the stock plugin, it's gonna work with even better, you know, with a better EQ options there, but will work too. This is what I did. I cut around 400 hertz. I cut around 8 kilohertz, and I boost in this one almost 2K. I boosted that. On this guitar is the same thing, okay? And why? Because this is gonna give me that kind of fizz I really want. And then actually it worked too on the other session. I will show you that in a few. So listen to this. Let me select these two guys and mute the EQ. So this is the same settings I used for the last time. So check it out one more time. Remember, these are the guitars. Listen how give me the little push with just the EQ, okay? And you feel the EQ, and now when you listen, as you will see. Pay attention. Give me a little push, the fizziness. Now let's see how it sounds the same things on the night hand, okay? All right, so in this session, let me put, is the same EQ, okay? Let me show you here. In this one was a little different. I cut around like a 160 in 160 hertz. Why? Because the fuzz have more low end, and I wanna keep that low end. Same, I cut around like a 8 kilohertz. In this one, I add in 230 kilohertz. So check, so let me listen with. That's how we started. Let me add the Peavey Rage with the Fuzz. Alright, now the EQ. That face is coming there. Now listen how it sounds in a fast pace, no riffs. Mute. Listen how it sounds. Peavey Rage with Fuzz. I in the cue. The layer is more juicy now. And again, that's it for yeah, that's all for today. I mean, I can't show you more stuff because these are new songs. So, but this is like a sneak peeks here or there. All right, so what we learned today. The thing is, you don't need like a boutique amps or classic amps, which is now overpriced right now. Okay, and maybe sometimes you need your small practice amp. Maybe that's the key or your secret weapon for get pretty cool tones. As you see, works on this one. Works perfect, and the blend with high-end amps is cool, as you see right here, you know? And yeah, you know, just keep in mind, sometimes the cheap stuff could work on this stuff, and then this is the results. And now, if this trick helped you, please don't forget to give me a like, to subscribe, to share this, and watch the video about the Freak Show intro supply, and you will see right here, probably, okay? Bye guys, see ya.